Hi guys. So right now we are driving to the beach to go surfing. And why am I having anything to do with surfing right now in this Rocket Ride Guide marketing series? Because today I'm going to tell you how what I've learned from surfing can help you with your marketing. Okay, so how did I come up with this weird idea of surfing helping you with your marketing? Basically, I had a pretty interesting realization. I met this guy last weekend, and he's pretty good at surfing. So I asked him, "Hey, give a brother some tips. I'm still learning myself. Only been surfing for a few years. He's been surfing since he was 8. He seriously tears up the waves." So just asked him for some tips, and he basically said just two things, that one of which was pretty interesting, but the other one of which really caught my eye, which was just slow it right down, like surf the wave right in front of you. And so I tried it out. Just look at instead of looking way ahead of you, 100 meters ahead of you, 200 meters ahead of you, just look like 30 meters ahead of you, 10 meters ahead of you. Think about the next move. And the wave is a living, moving thing. So just take the next move, go up the face, take the next move. And I feel like my surfing changed overnight, pretty much on that one thing. So then I thought about, hey, this is very interesting to another coach I really respect, who gave me some tips about consulting, which is basically just deal with the person in front of you. Don't put your previous memories of other people you've dealt with, bad experience you've had, good experience you've had, anything else there in place of the person who's right in front of you. Actually deal with the person who's right in front of you. So really the principle applies to anything. If you're trying to give a message out there to whoever, think about who you're actually dealing with. What are they actually, what's real to them right there and right now, and speak to that person right in front of you right now. Don't try and speak to somebody else. Don't try and deal with something else. Deal with the environment you're actually in right now, and you will get a response. So there's actually a part of the little surf experience that I forgot to share, which is actually pretty cool. So bumped into this pro, one of the top 50, top 100 surfers on the planet, and got talking to him. And I like to ask people who are really top of their game, how did they get top of their game, right? And he had some pretty cool advice that I think is actually relevant. So more how surfing tips can help your marketing. And what he said was, firstly, he just said, get out there as much as possible. Obviously, any real professional at the top of their game has got that advice. Practice makes perfect, which is just obvious. And then I asked a little bit further, and then he said, the other thing is, don't try and get good at everything at once. Like if you're going out there, you're having a surf session, just work on one thing, focus on one thing. Work on your, one specific aspect of your surfing and get that right. Continue to work on that for a while, and then once you're really getting ahead on that, and once you have a bit of a gain and a win on that, then move on to the next thing. So I think that's a very good learning principle in general with your marketing efforts as well. Like if you're trying to improve your email marketing, learn about that. Do a few experiments with that. Have a win. Take it to a level where you feel, okay, cool, I've actually got this a bit down. And then move on to something else. Now you want to work on content. Now you want to work on publishing, whatever it is, your website. You know, don't try to do everything in one go. Get one thing really dialed in and understood, and you know, you feel like you're actually getting a little bit ahead with it and you're actually understanding what's going on, and then you know, pat yourself on the back and move on to something else. So I thought that's another interesting way that surfing can help you, or tips from surfing and surfers can help you with your marketing. And yes, I am doing this video while riding on a bicycle. It's pretty random, but there's only so much time in the day to do everything, so right now this is how it's working.